guys, Prowl 1701 here. Today I'm going to be ranking all of the 12th Doctor era, the mixed bag that it is, from worst to best. Now, as you know, anything in C tier is average for me, so anything that ends up in C is average. Anything above C is above average. Anything below C is below average. We do have a GOAT tier for anything that qualifies, and a garbage tier for anything that qualifies. Now, these aren't in any particular order. I think it's sometimes more fun to do when the stories are in random order like this, so I'm just going to rank them like that. And of course, I have done a massive ranking of all of the episodes, but I feel like the charts could be different when I'm looking at a specific era on its own, as opposed to when I'm looking with it against all of the other eras of Doctor Who as well. So we'll see how things come out. Robots of Sherwood. I like Robots of Sherwood a lot. I'm not quite sure. All of that. That's tricky. We'll put it in B for now.
On his first day of retirement, Mark
The devil is that?
Marcus Rogers made a contract with him.
Commercial. Let's see. Deep Breath. Solid A. I like Deep Breath. Magician's Apprentice. Not a big fan. Has some redeeming moments, but not a big fan. Listen. Not quite garbage. The ending is garbage, but there's some stuff up to the ending that's alright, so not quite garbage. What the devil? I can't even... Last Christmas is garbage. Zygon Invasion is garbage. Time Heist. Solid B. I like Time Heist. Death in Heaven. Doesn't do much. A little below average, but not bad. Oxygen is garbage. Knock Knock. I like Knock Knock. I like Knock Knock a lot. The ending is a little convenient with everybody surviving, but I still like it. Hell Bent. That sounds good for it. Mummy on the Orient Express is easily S tier. I really need to make that A tier. Yeah, Knock Knock A tier. Mummy on the Orient Express S tier, which is familiar. I do like a little better than The Magician's Apprentice, even though the ending's dumb. Extremis. Extremis gets average for me just because I like the idea of it. I'm tempted to bump it up into B, but I need to rewatch it. Into the Dalek. Yeah, sounds about right. Empress of Mars. Solid A tier. Heaven Sent is GOAT. I love Heaven Sent. Heaven Sent deserves GOAT tier. It really does. Face the Raven kills Clara, but it's not very good. But the ending of it's really good. And the doctor's speeches at the end is really good. Sleep No More. Solid B. I like the idea of it. Pyramid at the End of the World. Garbage. Husbands of River Song. C, Flatline, S tier. The pilot, I don't really care for the pilot. I don't dislike it a lot, though. Well, that seems about right. In the Forest of the Night's garbage. The Caretaker is not a complete F, but I don't like it. Dark Water. I really think both of these go down here. Thin Ice, S tier. Smile. Yeah, go B tier. Under the Lake. I'll give it S tier. Lie of the Land is garbage. The Girl Who Waited. Doesn't do much for me. Well, it's got that one scene in it where it shows Tennant, so it'll bump it up a little bit. Return of Dr. Mysterio was, yeah. Zygon Inversion does have the speech in it, so that'll bump it up a little. Alright, I'll give it that just because of the speech. World Enough in Time. S tier. Dr. Falls. Slightly below it, but is it enough to knock it down? That's really hard. That's really hard for me. Yeah, I think it falls A. It's like knocking on the door, but part 2 is not as good as part 1. It just isn't. It just isn't. Twice Upon a Time. It's S tier for me, despite the problems with the first Doctor. And there are some problems with the first Doctor. I do like Twice Upon a Time. It's a nice way to go out. And I love the incorporation of 10th Planet footage. Eaters of Light isn't bad, actually. I think, yeah, B tier, B tier. C tier? Nah, I'm comfortable with B tier. The Woman Who Lived. I don't even remember that one that well. Like, legit, I don't even remember that. Yeah, I think those both go down there. Kill the Moon, we know is garbage. Before the Flood, also S tier. Let's have a look to see if there's anything that needs to move around. Heaven Sent is the GOAT story, and the only one that I would put in GOAT category, even though there's a couple that are close. Mummy on the Orient Express, I could see going in there. Does it hit GOAT level for me? You know what? Why not? I like Mummy on the Orient Express. I will bump it up to GOAT with Heaven Sent. No, that's not fair, because Thin Ice is my second favorite, and I can't really do that if I don't do that with Thin Ice. You know what? Solid S. Thin Ice I do like more. But the concept of Mummy I like. This is really hard, actually, with some of these. You know, I'm going to stick with S tier. We're just going to have one for the GOAT. Heaven Sent. S tier, solid Mummy on the Orient Express, Flatline, Thin Ice, The Under the Lake two-parter, World Enough in Time, Part 1, and Twice Upon a Time. Those are my GOAT, or excuse me, my S tier 12th Doctor stories. Strong A tier stories, though. Deep Breath, Knock Knock, Empress of Mars, and Dr. Falls. I like those a lot. Several B tiers, like Robot of Sherwood, I could just bump into A tier. I really could. I like that a lot. Same thing with Time Heist. I like it. Sleep No More isn't the best story, but I love a couple of the ideas. I love the creature in it, the antagonist creature. It's a clever idea, the dust in your eye. And the way it incorporates the found footage phenomenal. I don't want to say phenomena, but popularity at the time. What was going on there and how it uses that's good. Smiles, a lot of fun. It really is. And Eaters of Light on rewatch is better than I originally thought. We got a couple average ones here with Husband of River Song and Extremis. Into the Dowling, Face the Raven being just a little below average. I'm not really into them, but they do some things I like. These are where they start kind of getting into the rough ones, but most of these still have some redeemable things. And Hell Bent's not all bad, which is familiar, does some stuff I like. The Pilot does some stuff I like. Death in Heaven and Dark Water are okay. Well, not really even okay, but they do some stuff I like. They're tolerable. Return of Dr. Mysterio, I'm a little kinder toward fresh off a rewatch, even though I'm not really keen on it. And the Zygon inversion does have the speech. That's what bumps it up a little bit, is the speech. Magician's Apprentice is not all bad. Listen is not all bad. The ending is terrible and kind of ruins the rest of it, not all bad. Even the Caretaker has a couple neat things, even though I don't like most of it, partially just because I don't like Danny Pink, partially because I also don't like Capaldi's attitude towards soldiers. The Girl Who Died, The Woman Who Lived, I never got into that one either. Then you have the ones that are just straight up garbage, and to be honest, I could have put Listen in that. Last Christmas, garbage. Zygon Invasion, garbage. Oxygen, garbage. The Pyramid at the End of the World, garbage. Lie of the Land, garbage. In the Forest of the Night, garbage. And Kill the Moon, ultimate garbage. It needs a category all its own, just ultimate garbage. So very much a mixed bag here. With let's count these real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 above average, 2 at average, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 below average. So 17 above average, 2 average, and 21 below average. The definition of a mixed bag of an era, in my opinion, which is a shame because Capaldi is a really good doctor, but he just really needed better writing and a better companion in Clara. I like Bill a lot, but Clara with him is occasionally good, oftentimes bad. So I want to know what you think of this list, so comment down below and let me know. Don't forget to click the like button and the subscribe button as well. I want to give a shout out to some of my top tier patrons, Stephen Crane, Colin Coney, and Finn Perkins. I appreciate their support, as I do the support of all of my patrons. If you would like to support me as well, links to the Patreon are down below. YouTube memberships are available. Links to the Amazon wish list are down there, and the P.O. box is down there as well if there's anything you'd like to send to that. Most importantly, thank you for watching. Hey guys, Prowl 1701 here, and today we're going to be ranking. First, I'm going to clean my glasses off and get my sinuses cleared, because they wait for me to record before they act up, because of course they do. Alright, let's try that again. Now the other one's, how does that, is it some kind of law that at least one lens has to be dirty? Let's try that again. Hey guys, Prowl 1701 here. And these are in random order. I haven't sorted them. I think it would be more fun. I think it'd be more fun for me not to try to hiccup in the middle of this. I think it would be more fun to do them in random order. And it's interesting, even though I have done a video doing all of the episodes, to still do videos for each Doctor individually, to see if just ranking that era against itself changes my opinion of any of the story. My sinuses.